some Half-Life 2 recently. It's fun to see him play it. So we are Emil's office, yes. We broke into the office, or got our way in. Found our way in. So we need to get the keys that are on the desk so that we can go back to the house and get Rosangela into the house. So we could send the child ghost that's there into the afterlife.
According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house.
That should be it. Hang on. Gonna adjust this. Microphone settings got all messed up last time. So, should be fine today. Mr. Wise, how are you today? Happy Tuesday. You're having a good week. I think now we're gonna... Glad you're well. I think now we can finally...
It says call Joe.
Call Joe. We need to find who Joe is. I think now we could finally get into the house where the ghost is. Young child ghost.
Huh. Another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week?
You can look through his email now, because we didn't have the opportunity to do that as Joey. Referring Kendra, Leah might be just a police officer, but she has a secure and stable income. You do not. Your promotion to manager of the new abacus is a good first step. Keep at it for a few more years, then we can talk about getting more custody. Oh. Leah Piero. Trollgate. You sure about this online game, Trollgate, or whatever it's called? I don't have to tell you about all the creeps that hang out online. She's determined to play theme on the piano. So at least there's that. Perhaps it's harmless. You know more about this stuff than me. Just make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, okay? Abacus admin. Emil got a new shipment of the parental eye software coming your way. Could you try to upsell it? Maybe to overly paranoid NYU parents. Boss is desperate to get rid of the stuff. Mark it down, whatever you do. Undisclosed. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. There's that name again from the last game. From Leah, Emil. I got a copy of the parental eye software you recommended. He talked his ex-wife into buying it. It's great. I installed it on Kendra's computer, and now my computer and yours can read her email. You just need to install it on your office computer, and you're in business. Trollgate. Sigh. Maybe you're right. This is a huge breach of trust, and she'd kill me if she found out. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she can handle the cyberspace. In this respect, she's more your daughter than mine. Install it if you want to, but I'm out. Okay.
Just a standard computer mouse.
The mouse.
I don't need to use someone else's phone.
Okay. Well, we have the key. We don't know who Joe is.
Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. A trash can.
There's nothing in there?
There's nothing in there. Piles of discarded papers. There are way too many papers and ledgers in this office. I don't have time to go through them one by one.
Okay, the boxes?
It'll take forever to go through all this stuff. It looks like this office is also used as a storage room. The desk clerk is barely paying attention. I don't need to sneak out the window. The words quarterly earnings are written on the cover. There are way too many papers and ledgers in this office. I don't have time to go through them one by one.
All right, thanks for being lazy, Rosangela. Okay, I think it's time to go. Let's go back to the house. Wired Abacus, Leah Piero's house. Yeah, Leah Piero's house. Just use the key on the front door.
That did it. It's about time. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah.
It's freezing in here. And it's not from the cold.
Oh, good. You feel it too. I was worried it was just me.
What is it?
I don't know. Nothing nice, that's for sure.
There's a key
The
here.
label on the key says Emil.
Meal. Take it. See, I thought that would have been the key that opened his office, but apparently not. We just needed the code to get in because I didn't see the keypad.
It's a set of dresser drawers. Just some linens and old chinaware. Nothing relevant that I can see. I'm not here to steal art. It doesn't go with my wallpaper anyway.
Steal it. We got to lose. Sell it.
No signature on the painting. Probably done by a relative or something.
With no signature, you're not going to get much in return for it. AKA the troll.
A vase of flowers. No signature.
I can't stop thinking of Flashdance now, Braxton. It does sound like it, at least the second verse.
That must be Kendra's computer. It's turned off.
Can we turn it on?
It's not turning on.
Power's been out. Sorry.
I'm not here to steal Kendra's things.
Sell that one too.
Definitely drew this. I'm guessing it's a self-portrait.
You'd be right.
It's a Valentine's Day card. It says, "For a special daughter." It's very sweet.
Oh,
It's cute, I guess. I never played with many dollhouses.
That's okay. None of my dolls fit in there anyway.
That teddy bear isn't terribly well cared for.
You sound like my mother.
It's a smiling stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
cute Tulu. I love that name.
A stuffed globe. I used to have one. I stared at it for hours.
I just throw it around the room. It doesn't bounce too well.
Plushie. You don't expect plushies to bounce well.
A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the giant. Her home planet is the globe ball, but she's too big to go back. So she stays here.
Some imagination this kid has.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
Looking for your mother.
I'm looking for your mother. Is she around?
She's here. Somewhere. I need to practice.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
I'm a friend of Joey. Maybe she'll realize that. I don't remember, but I probably rolled my eyes at cute Tulu. I mean, it is what it is. I just think, I don't know. For a kid to have an octopus and actually know who Cthulhu is, it's someone that's just like 10, 11 years old. It's very rare. So that's why I kind of like it.
I'm a friend of Joey. You met him earlier?
Oh yeah. Is he around?
He always is.
Okay. Tell him hi. I have to practice now.
Stop practicing. Will she change her mind if we actually bring Joey in here?
Joey, get over here.
Relax, I'm here.
Hi.
Keep your
Kendra?
distance.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry about your parents, Kendra. I grew up without any family at all. I kind of know what it's like.
Yeah, I really should practice now.
Hi. Kendra?
Uh-huh.
I think at this point we could just send her off, but
If you're willing to talk to Joey, you can talk to me as well. We're friends.
I really need to practice. Sorry.
okay. Send her packing already? Yeah, I think we have to. Joey, say something to her. Let's see if we can get her to talk.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Emil Haskins, her father.
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
I'm looking for Leah, your mother. Any idea where she could be?
She should be here. I'd know if she wasn't.
We asked her all these questions already. So,
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
why? Your dad really wants to see you. I'm going to take you to your mom. None of those worked. It's like stranger danger answers. I'm the exterminator. You need to leave immediately. Your dad really wants to see you.
Look, your dad
creature.
really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
Safe words, right? We don't know. Yeah, this is the last one, creature. So what did we do the last time? I think we did pancakes, toast eggs. It's dinner time. Let's say it's dinner time.
It's way too late for breakfast. How about dinner or lunch instead?
I have to practice.
So we gotta pick the right
Kendra?
option there.
Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Creature, go look at the Amazon Prime games. There's some good ones. Especially Tomb Raider Remastered 1, 2, 3. I was waiting to buy those. I'm glad I didn't buy them. Now we could continue with Tomb Raider 2 and 3 on stream in the future.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
So it's... Dad really wants to see you.
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
Oh, I didn't realize you played those. I have the original games. I bought them all, and then the remaster came out, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to rebuy them, so... Eggs?
Eggs?
I have to practice.
Okay, enough. Let's send her off like Braxton said. We have to do something with that key. Give her the tie.
It won't do any good. She needs to be made aware that she's dead first.
Oh, good lord, that's right.
Looks like a door to the basement.
Maybe we need to go to the basement. Let's do that. We have that extra key that says Emil or Emil. Maybe that opens the basement. Stream them all as series play. Cool. I mean, I've played them in long ago on the PlayStation, but it'd be cool to play 2 and 3.
This key unlocks the door to Emil's apartment. Nothing else.
Well, we're already in his apartment. Like,
Looks like a cordless phone. I'm not that hungry. I'm not that hungry. I'm not here to steal Leah's artwork, and besides, it's too high for me to reach.
yeah. There's the room upstairs, but Joey never went in.
Just a sparse and empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything useful up here.
So the only lead we have... Hey Alex, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I'm okay. We're trying to put the spirit to rest. like we need to find out what her favorite breakfast food is. And the only person we would know is her dad, right? So let's go see him again. Yeah, we have a child spirit. We encountered her in the last game. It's sad. We went to see her dad. Her mom is missing. Her mom's presumed dead, I think. The dad's really sad. Her parents were divorced. Nice story, but a sad one.
Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
We could open it up, right?
It fits.
We're in.
No response.
Oh, we got the key. Let's just go inside.
I probably should check to see if Emil is home before barging in. That would be awkward. The front door. It's locked. Typical.
Should knock on it.
No response.
So he's not home.
I probably should. That would be.
Is it because we didn't ring the bell, the doorbell?
No response. Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
What about the gate over here? Can we open the gate?
This key unlocks the door to Emil's apartment. Nothing else.
Because the gate leads up to a fireplace, or a fire escape, I mean.
It leads to a small fire escape. The gate is locked.
Of course it's locked. Everything's locked. This key was for
The
what?
label on the key reads Leah.
Leah.
This key won't unlock that. It's the front door. Pretty solid.
She needs to know that Emil's not home.
Didn't expect anything else, really.
Not like we could call him.
No response.
Send Joey in there. He's the only one who's gonna know if the guy's home or not. Oh geez, he's there.
I shouldn't mess with the guy. Look at him, poor guy. Look at him, poor guy.
He's sleeping, he's snoring.
It's just a bedroom, empty of any furniture except a tiny bed.
Why would they give us the key to his apartment if he's just sitting there, snoring?
Get over here, I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
Poor guy. He seems pretty bitter about things, but it's hard to blame him.
Yeah.
Find our next
I
move.
saw the way you looked at the shelves in the abacus. You're thinking of buying something, aren't you?
Maybe.
Whatever, leave me out of it. I've never been a family man, but I know fathers can get pretty touchy when it comes to their daughters.
So you think Emil is involved somehow?
Dunno, but who knows what a guy in his position would do.
Hmm.
We gotta track down this Leah person one way or another. Why would George get so worked up over a church?
Churches can be more than just a building.
For some, I guess.
Cult.
Fancy uptown address, the cops being
You heard
This
after me.
George Austin must be a pretty big deal. Guy like that must have some enemies.
Who could hate him enough to do that to him?
Nobody I want to meet.
Emil? Emil might have done it?
I saw the way you looked at the shelves in the abacus.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Nope. The front door. It's locked. Typical.
We get in.
I don't want to barge in on Emil. I don't need another restraining order. This key unlocks the door to Emil's apartment. Nothing else.
It opens the door downstairs and it opens
front
this door
door.
too.
It's locked. Typical.
Okay. We're not meant to be here. Maybe we need to find Leah, the mom, first, before we can convince Kendra she's dead. Remember the note that said call Joe? Who's Joe? Probably thinking too much into this, but have a talk with Sam.
Detective,
Uh-huh.
are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Do you know anything about Leah's daughter, Kendra?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Okay, he's of no help whatsoever. Let's go to the
Well,
church.
See you around.
Uh-huh.
There might be something at the church. Talk to the pastor.
If the...
Wait, what did you say?
Got a sec?
What is it this time?
Emil and Leah were talking about using a piece of software to spy on Kendra. Can't say I approve.
So? We spy on people all the time.
That's different. We're helping people.
Potato, potato, spying.
You know what? She told him in an email to install the software on his work computer. So maybe it's on there. Maybe I just missed out.
It's funny. There are hundreds of stories about haunted churches, and here I am actually bringing a ghost to a church.
Great, I'm a floating cliche.
Let's try going to the computer in Emil's office, seeing what's there. Maybe we missed something. Because if we could, well, I don't want to spy on her, but maybe we can get the answer to this puzzle. Solve the riddle about what she's supposed to have for breakfast. Or maybe he never installed it. Oh, there's more emails. I didn't realize it. Abacus admin, deal with it. No, I have no idea who Tomo is. You're supposed to be in charge. If you can't control your own spam, maybe you should get someone who can. Leah Piero. Huge favor to ask. Can you pick up Kendra a bit early tonight? George and I have theater tickets, and the show starts earlier than we thought. Oh, there's a lot of emails. Fine, we'll drop her off at the Abacus. It's only heavy midtown traffic and 40 blocks out of our way. We're swamped here today. I'm not sure I can get away early. Can you drop her off? Okay, Kendra. I got it. I can play the tune from Trollgate. No sheet music or anything. I'll play it for you this weekend. Ooh, he's got an email from Sam Durkin. Where are they? I understand the frustration, Mr. Haskins, but I have to ask you to stop phoning our office. We're just as concerned with finding Officer Piero and Kendra as you are. This is our job. As soon as we know anything, you will be the first to know. So they're talking to each other, obviously, because of the missing person. And then George, I know we don't see eye to eye, but what kind of monster do you take me for? I had nothing to do with whatever happened to Leah, and I would never harm the little girl. I will assume it's fear and frustration and possibly talking. I'll leave it at that. That's it. There's no software on this computer?
I don't see why I'd need that note. It says, call Joe.
Yeah, I don't think we need to call Joe or anything. Okay, coming back here was not probably what we needed. Let's go talk to the priest at the church.
I don't think it's the kind that opens.
We were to try to find that software. We know it's installed in Leah's computer. We know it's the cameras in that room. And Neil was supposed to install it on his computer. Leah asked her to do it, but apparently he never did. It's not on there. No, we're supposed to go to church, actually. Go to church. We need to talk to the priest. Kendra's come here, I think. Possibly, so maybe he knows about Kendra.
Hi again.
Yes.
Do you know anything about a little girl named Kendra Haskins?
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
We already solved the book puzzle.
Are you sure you don't know George Austin?
I am positive. I'm sorry.
He knows.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Okay, let's go outside and send Joey in. See if he uncovers anything.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
No, we can't go in here without her? Guess not. Yeah, she always comes inside with him.
My days of tinkling ivories are long gone.
Nope. Shade, what's up? What are you playing now that Hi-Fi Rush is done? Been through the book. RE7, nice. I've yet to play that one. I need to play 6, 7, 8. To know what this girl would have for breakfast. Look at her notes. No new emails.
I don't know the details, but Leah and Emil were a married couple who are now divorced.
Michael Bay presents Resident Evil 6? Exactly, Alex. I haven't played that one either. DRS43 gifted it to me a while back, and I think I do need to play it. I was trying to play through all of them, but I stopped at 3. I did 0. I beat 0. 1 was great. I played the HD remaster, as they called it. 2, I played the remake, which was fantastic. 3, I played the original, which was even better in the remake from what I heard. Now I just gotta play Code Veronica. It's a lot. 02, 0, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah, I played 4. But I might end up streaming Code Veronica. It's the only way I'm gonna get around to playing it. Rev 2 is my preferred of the Revelations games. I haven't played those either. I hear they're really good. The second one's supposed to be better. The first one was a GameCube, not a GameCube game, but a Game Boy game, right? A Game Boy Advance game, so. Player. I hear they're loosely connected. Trying to figure her out. I don't understand why I can't convince her to go into the afterlife. So they said they installed a camera. We think the camera might be one of the stuffed animals.
I guess I could play it. It's not like Kendra could stop me, but it just seems wrong.
They're standalone stories. Rev 1 takes place after 4, but a couple of years before 5. Gotcha. Rev 2 takes place a couple of years after 5, but a year before 6.
I don't know a lot about pianos, but it seems to be in decent shape.
I think they're worth playing, from what I've heard. We're gonna suck it up and play Code Veronica and stream, maybe for Halloween. Got so many games lined up right now.
It's not turning on.
Power's been out. Sorry.
So if the power's out, we need to go to the basement and turn on the fuse. So let's go down there. I forgot this whole room exists, and we can get there because Joey was able to go in. Here's the fuse box. What's the paper on the floor? That's nothing. Poster. Let's open this.
It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off. It looks like a fuse box. It's in much better shape than the last one I saw.
A Rev 3, but 7 to 9 all went in a different direction.
I don't need to carry around planks of wood.
Yeah, it'd be hard to continue that storyline, right?
It's just a shelf. There's nothing on it. Like I need any more junk on my walls. I prefer a real tree at Christmas, even if it does take up most of the apartment. Air freshener and bug spray. There's nothing on the shelf worth taking.
Where else can we get a fuse? Isn't there a light switch in here? Hold on. Yeah, there is a light switch. Can we turn on the lights?
Huh, the lights don't work.
That has nothing to do with the fuse box.
There's nothing on the shelf worth taking. I can't reach it. A bare light bulb in one of those plastic cages that builders use. It's too small and high up for anyone to get in or out. A little basement window.
Little basement window. Key rack. We have this key that says a mill. No, it's to his apartment. Then we have the other key which says Leah. Which was the key to this house, right? So been to the Wired Abacus.
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity.
Yeah, apparently 9 takes place years after Outbreak Files. Starring the kid from Elisa from Outbreak.
Thank God for 24-hour coffee stands. I should have enough hot fuel to last me the rest of the night.
Did enough people play Outbreak for it to warrant this character being in the other games? Like does she have a cult following? If Capcom was smart, they'd finally find a way to port both Outbreaks. I think they need to, so people can play them. I mean, I've never played them or know the stories of them. I don't know, I wouldn't even know who Alyssa is.
I've never seen him so focused. I think he's taking this one personally.
That's why I'm kind of curious as to why they chose her as a protagonist.
Hey, Joey?
You rang.
Emil and Leah were talking about using a piece of software to spy on Kendra. Can't say I approve.
So? We spy on people all the time.
That's different. We're helping people.
Potato, potato. Spying, spying.
You know what, let's look up Tomo again. Tomo. All you need to know about Tomo is there is no Tomo. If you try to find Tomo, Tomo is already gone. Poof. Some like hackers, anonymous group. There's a guy who's been accurately leaking Capcom stuff, starting with 2 Remake. Really? So he's the one who said Elisa's gonna be in it. He's accurate, then gotta believe him. What's the name of the camera? Alright, if we can't do this... Hold on, look at the camera up here. Can you see that? No, you can't. You don't care about it.
I'm not here to steal a television. Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of touch lately.
Put out spoilers for all of 2R, 3R, and 4R. Was in the pipeline, and Capcom is iffy on CV. Oh boy. They really should make Code Veronica. Maybe he works for them secretly, like as a friend who works there or something. Industrial sabotage, really. That's what he's doing. Leaking all that stuff. Parental eye software. Let's look that up. No results found. Okay. That priest claims he knows nothing about Leah. The big problem I keep hearing with CV Remake is handling the cross-dressing stuff. Come on. Just do it, man. You put it in the game to begin with. Obviously, you know, stand up for what you believe in and put it in the new game. Rather not for what they believe in, but for the fact that, you know, didn't seem to bother them back in the day. So why make it such an issue now? Snowman?
Frozen solid. There's not much I can do with it.
It's dead.
I better not.
See, I don't even think 5 needs a remake. I think it just needs a re-release with higher resolutions. I thought the graphics in 5 were great for the time. They still hold up. It's too soon to be making a remake of 5. You could still play the game. I mean, it's for sale. 4 was stretching it a little even, because you could still get copies of it.
Uh-huh.
Could I ask you a few questions, Kendra?
I have to practice. Sorry.
A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the Giant. Her home planet is the glow ball, but she's too big to go back, so she stays here.
If they have a camera and they're spying on her, it has to be either in one of these stuffed animals or maybe the globe.
I already have a stuffed... I shouldn't take Kendra's toys. Tempting, but I already have a...
There's no power here, so it's not like we can actually...
I really shouldn't take
We can't turn on the computer, so...
It's not
5 is still
turning on.
fun, 6 can be
Now it's
painful
down.
without co-op to make it fun. Yeah, 6 I heard is painful. 5 I loved. I really enjoyed 5. Believe it or not, I think it's the most underrated of olden games.
It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off.
Okay, I can't convince her to come with me. I don't have the answer to what she should have for breakfast. Try it one more time. Let's bring Joey in. Joey's the only one who can answer for that question. I don't think it's any of the items that are on that list. I think it's because we haven't discovered what the answer is.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Your dad really wants to see you.
I'm gonna take you to see your mom.
I told you. Mom's right here. And I
Mom's
need to
right here.
practice. Sorry.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
So it's dinner time. I did pancakes. I did eggs, I thought. Toast?
Toast?
I have to practice.
I think we did pancakes last
Hey,
game.
Kendra?
Let's try it one more time.
Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen,
Come with me.
Look, your
What
Dad
should
really
I
wants
have
to
for
see you?
breakfast?
Go with pancakes again. See, the fact that there's a question mark at the end is pretty much. It pretty much tells you right there it's not the right answer.
pancakes?
I have to practice.
Hey, Kendra?
Go with I don't
Sorry
know.
to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
I have no idea.
I have to practice.
Okay, we need to find out what she has to have for breakfast. She says her mom is right here.
I'm not here to rob the place.
Just look at the
Besides, you
picture.
can buy Manhattan skyline photographs at any tourist stand. No signature on the painting. A vase of flowers. No signature. It's
Fridge?
a refrigerator. I'm not that hungry.
There's a note up there. Nothing upstairs. Got a fuse box that doesn't open. Can't get anywhere with the priest, the pastor, whatever he is. Sam's not gonna tell us anything else. We can't get past the front desk at George Osteen's. Or maybe we can now. Assuming that key from Leah is the key to his apartment.
I don't see why he'd need that. The label on the key reads Leah.
It's gotta be the key to George's apartment. He just gave it to her. That's why it says Leah.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Are you sure you can't tell me about Leah and George?
Not unless you're a cop, which you aren't.
You have to be a cop.
Do you know anything about Kendra? Leah Piero's daughter.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
We basically need him to leave the front desk, or even for just a moment.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
want to look this up at all. I want to solve this on my own. Let's go look at her desk again. I mean, maybe there's a clue there.
I told you, I'm waiting for a cab.
At the bottom are the words Alex Silva, Commissioner.
The subway's just 2 blocks that way.
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
The stairs are icy?
That's George in the photo, right? Yep. Then we got his address.
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down.
If we were able to turn on the computer, we probably would be able to use the camera and get the footage and find out what happened to Kendra.
This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it.
Oh, wait a minute. Leah Piero. So that's... Yeah, no, that's the house. That's nothing new.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Disher. I have
Disher.
no idea who that could be. I'm not going to investigate every... I don't even know who this Disher person is.
Why is it significant that we can look at it? Disher.
Fair enough.
You can't see or hear me. There's no point. No reaction. That's cops for you. I'm not just gonna... It's the way out.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's look up Disher. Tomo spam.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
About George Austin.
How many times?
Sorry.
He's never going to talk to us about George Austin.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
No,
Can't
Durkin
walk
was
into
right.
the
I'll
police
keep out
station.
for now.
For now. Which means we need to get in there. We'll have coffee. What if we throw it in his face? Burn him. Then as he's crying, we run inside.
He can get his own. Sam Durkin. I helped him with a case of his about a year ago, and then he helped me with one of mine. We've been paying each other back ever since.
No, that crazy idea of mine isn't gonna work. We need to convince her she's dead. Poor child. Come on, Joey. Only we get the electricity back on here.
Hey, Kendra?
Then we can
Sorry
look
to
at her
bother you
computer.
again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
We used every answer except for the whatever you like, I guess.
Whatever you like, kid.
I have to practice.
Yeah, she's not coming with us. Meal's not not going to open the door to his apartment. Let's consult a hint. I really didn't want to, but I don't see anywhere else we can go or get a lead to the next clue. Yeah, it's shameful, Braxton. I really didn't want to do that. Um, what should Joey say to Kendra? There's a clue in there, like a little hint. How do you find out about the abacus? What? This is so far-fetched. So... apparently we need to search for Trollgate. Like, I never would have thought of that. I thought the answer would have been... It's right under my nose, too. It's very obvious. Like, I thought the answer would have been with her dad. Like, her dad knows what she wants for breakfast. Or there's, like, an email somewhere that tells you, don't forget to get her this kind of breakfast. Specific breakfast. Let's see what's on here. Trollgate, now available for the My Phone. Now you can explore the city of Neb and fight the galloping hordes of Shinoya from anywhere. The family-friendly MMO. Trollgate is now available for the My Phone, so for trolls on the go, download the free app below. Let's download it. It's gonna give us a virus, right? Yeah, that song's still in my head. Alright, we got Trollgate. Let's play. New game, log in. Quick game, log in. New game. Attention fellow trolls, our servers are temporarily down. Trollman and chat logs are still available, but access to the city of Neb is unavailable until further notice. The mayor of Neb, all the Goblin engineers working around the clock to get things working again. So we need to log in. So we gotta find out a name to log in with. Look at the picture. Na 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 na, hey, goodbye. That's what it sounds like too. KK. Gotta be KK. How would how would anyone have realized that this is what you gotta do? I mean, surely I could have obviously searched for Trollgate, but... KK. You entered this. Please answer this curious question. What is your mother's maiden name? Hero. Password has been emailed to you. That's cool. Cool way of doing it. course, we don't have the password because we don't have Leah's phone. It's not KK? Kendra? Kendra Hero. That doesn't make any sense. Kendra. Unknown login. She give me her login if I ask her?
Hi, Kendra?
Uh-huh.
So, I hear you're into Trollgate?
You play?
I sure do.
Cool. What faction are you with?
The...
Uh-huh. I have to practice now.
Oh Lord. Joey, ask her. Why did I not know to look up Trollgate? I fail all the time, Shade.
Hey, Kendra.
Failure.
Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Trollgate.
So, I hear you're into something called Trollgate.
You play?
No, not really my thing.
Okay.
So, I hear you're in...
You play? Oh.
Can't tell her.
Okay, Kendra, I gotta go, but I'll be around to
You can't
check
just
on you,
make it up
okay?
and say yes, you
Sure.
play.
If you want.
Kendra seems to be a fan of an online game called Trollgate.
We got that. What's the freaking password to Trollgate? Servers it out. Well, we don't know how innocent she is. She is dead. I guess. Not KK. Alright, if it's not KK, then it's gotta be one of her stuffed animals, right? KK the troll. Free online MMO. Why would anybody want to play one of those?
I already have a stuffed bear at home. A stuffed panda bear. Looks like it's been played with a lot.
She's Pandora the giant. Her home planet is the globe ball, but she's too big to go back. So she stays here.
Okay, let's try Pandora. Pandora. Unknown. What about Cthulhu over here?
It's a smiling stuffed octopus.
His name is Cute Thulu.
Unknown.
I already have a teddy bear of my own. That teddy bear isn't terribly well cared for.
You sound like my mother.
Tempting, but I'm not here to play with Kendra's toys.
I have no idea. Who would know about Trollgate? It's not Kendra? It's not KK. What the hell is it? Who would know about this? dad wouldn't know about it, right? I know we need to solve a puzzle now. Well, I'm assuming there's nothing on that list of items that she could have for breakfast. I think they're all false. I think what the answer is something we haven't discovered yet. And this game does that. You gotta progress in order to get the right answers for some of these puzzles. Which is how it should be.
Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
He's not gonna go in.
I don't want to barge in on a meal. I don't need another restraining order. The front door. It's locked. Typical.
I guess there's nothing. That thing needs a...
That code is something we could probably donate. We can get our hands on it.
No reaction. Look at him. Poor guy.
Oh, he's asleep. Go tell her she's asleep. Go tell her he is asleep and take the coat.
Hey, get over here.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He seems pretty...
Yeah.
So, this troll gate thing, you're gonna try playing it, huh?
If I can log in, then yes.
So, this
If I...
Okay.
troll gate, this is what kids play with these days.
Not just kids either.
Huh, of course not.
There's nothing in that alley.
Nothing in the alley. So we don't have access to the camera. We don't have access to George's apartment. I don't know what her favorite breakfast is, Kendra's favorite breakfast. I don't know the password for Trollgate, or the login at least. The answer's gotta be in his email. Right? Like, did we gloss over it? Leah writes to him about Trollgate. Trollgate. She's determined to play the theme on the piano, so at least that there's that. Yep, it's harmless. More Trollgate. Got a copy of the parental eye software you recommended. I installed it on Kendra's computer, but we don't have a way to turn on her computer. Install it if you will, if you want to, but I'm out. So breach of trust. Help. Help. Got it. Trollgate.
It says call Joe.
Could Joe Disher be the police officer whose desk is next to Leah's? No. We're trying. kid outside know anything about Trollgate?
Hi again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he would know about the parental eye.
Do you have any copies of the Parental Eye software?
Parental eye? Yeah, we got plenty of those left. They didn't sell very well. I guess people don't like to spy on their children, but me, I don't judge. Anyway, we got a bunch behind the counter. That'll be $14.99.
Do you take debit cards?
Sure.
Bingo.
Here you go.
Thanks. Thanks.
Sure.
Can we install it on our phone? Software. Phone. No, we gotta install it on Emil's computer.
I don't think I can install. The sign says Emil.
Emil. Thanks. $14.99. Crapware.
It seems to be installed.
Bingo. There we go. The Illuminati AOL logo. Welcome to Parental Eye. Checking system. System user and E. Haskins Abacus. Checking database for matches. Password reminder. Message. Wagner. Wagner is the password. Bingo. He couldn't remember the password. He called support. They sent it to him. It's not even downloadable. Must be trash. Yeah. Get it from a Where's site. Wagner. Wagner? Wagner? No, they didn't just say Wagner. Gotta boot it up. Doesn't even have a GUI. It has like console based. Wagner, I just put that in. God. Back in the old days when software came in huge boxes on multiple floppies, I had so many boxes of software and video games. And then I ended up going to college and I had to get rid of them all just to downsize. I did that. I shredded so many boxes. It was just sad. Like I had Turbo C++, which came on 3 floppy disks, I believe. Not a manual, but the box was like huge. It was like humongous. Maybe it needs to be all caps. What? You said it was Wagner. KK? Now enter your password. So it was KK, but then you have to answer your password, enter your password, which is Wagner. Welcome back, KK. Chat log. God. Thank God that was an achievement. Trollmo. Hey, what district are you in? KK. Whittakin, you? I'm close by, I'll join you. KK. Trollmo. Poppy. Yo, what are you up to? Not much. Playing from my dad's office. He's working late today. Doesn't he work at the Abacus? Get him to hook us up with stuff. No. Aw. Resdy. A Shinoyan thief stole all my gold. Maybe your mom can arrest him. Ah, let me ask her. She says that the theft occur in Midtown. No. So noisy. Huh? Downstairs construction, guys in the basement. What are they doing? No idea. Froyo? Okay, we're raiding over in Loganzy Kills. You want in? Nah, I'm at the library. I probably should log off. You're playing at the library? Shh. Holy crap, I didn't even think of that. I did not think of that. Let's look that up. Oh my god, she is KK. I never put two and two together. Holy cow. Braxton, you're right. Same voice actor too, right? Or actress, or you know what I'm saying. Why did I put two and two together? Well, Kendra is probably the same voice actress as KK in Unavowed. That's what I'm trying to say. It's crazy. Yeah, I think you're right. Nah, I'm at the library, gonna log off. Trolmo. Basement construction's finished. There's a big hole in the wall. Really? What's in there? Nothing at all. Mom's really been acting weird lately, to be honest. Yo, think your dad can hook me up with a new phone? Mine's old and about to die. I told you to stop asking me about stuff. That's stuff, sorry. Govanite attack over here in Grundy Grotto. You want in? Mom blocked the big hole with a shelf. Really? At least the hole is gone, I guess. Anyway, I'm on my way. So Kendra's KK. Blows my mind.
I don't think it's...
So there's something behind the bookcase in the basement. I knew there was a reason to go to the basement, so what's behind the bookcase? How do we move it? Or maybe Joey can go back there. Shelf. Now we can move it.
It's not moving.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Hello?
That's the mom.
Leah? Is that you?
That's Officer Piero, and you don't get to ask questions. You can't see it, but there's a Bushnell 22mm rifle aimed right at your head. Step into the middle of the room now.
Holy crap.
Now turn around. Face the shelf. Now I repeat, who are you?
I'm the bestower.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell. I'm the bestower.
The bestower? You're the bestower? You?
As far as I know.
Thank God. You have no idea. No idea what it's been like. Hiding in this little panic room. Waiting, not knowing.
Not knowing what? What exactly is going on?
Wait, you mean George didn't tell you?
No, he died before he could tell me anything.
Died? George is dead?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Did you save him? His ghost? Spirit? Or whatever?
No. Leah?
Sorry, we were close. Towards the end. He was a good person. A bit lost maybe, but we all were. He didn't deserve that. Hell, none of us do.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Behind the wall. In a little room. The room has been specially sealed. Nothing physical or spiritual can harm us in here. We have enough supplies to last us a few more months. But we probably won't need it, now that you're here.
What do you mean we?
Sorry. Did you say we? Is someone else in there with you?
Yes, my little Kendra. I didn't want her to get mixed up in all this, but I'm going to save her too if I can.
Wait, how is Kendra with you if she's dead? What happened to you?
Leah, I need you to tell me what happened.
Of course. George didn't tell you. He couldn't have told you. He won't be telling anybody anything ever again.
Leah, please.
Yes, I know. It's just hard to say. I mean, who could I tell? Who would believe me? Emil? Corey? Sam? God, they must be worried sick. There was no time to say goodbye, but at least we're safe in here.
It's Corey. Kendra is dead. We gotta break this to her.
Leah, Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
I know that. Of course I know that. But sometimes I can pretend she's just sleeping.
Oh, Lord.
She's still. So still. But her spirit is still with me. I can't see her, but I can feel her, sense her. It helps.
Leah, are you sure Kendra's spirit is in there?
Of course. She has to be. I had to bring her here with me. I had to keep her spirit safe. Safe from whatever happened to George. To the others. In here with me, she's safe. She is safe, isn't she?
Of course. She's in there with you. She's safe.
No, something is wrong. Even behind a wall of reinforced steel, I can hear it in your voice.
Leah.
The name is Officer Piero, and I ask you once again, is she safe?
We're gonna have to say no, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She's in there with a dead body. She brought the dead body with her there. It's just a rotten corpse, but we don't know how long it's been in there, so... That's crazy.
I can't say if she's safe or not, but she's not in there with you.
What? How? How can you know that?
Well, you know who I am. What I can do. I saw her. Kendra. Her ghost, I mean. She's not in there with you.
This game does get dark.
You saw her. That means they wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't dare, would they? Hold my daughter's soul for ransom? That's sick.
Her soul is fine. For the moment. She's upstairs in her room.
Oh, thank God. Listen to me. My daughter is dead, and I'm thanking God. I can't do this much longer. You must think I'm horrible. You'll help her, won't you? That's what you do, right?
Yes, that's what I do.
So she's in there with a gun. This could end badly.
I really need you to tell me what happened. I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Help Kendra first. I'm sorry, but she has top priority. I feel bad for George and the others, but this is Kendra. Damn everyone else. Help her, then I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Breakfast.
What does Kendra like for breakfast?
Breakfast? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. She keeps asking about breakfast.
Oh, the password.
Password?
If I was busy on a case, I'd ask a colleague to escort Kendra home. She didn't know everyone I worked with, so I taught her to ask them, what did I have for breakfast? And if they replied, prunes and a Danish, she would know they could be trusted. It was supposed to keep her safe.
Runes in a Danish are supposed to keep you safe. Now we could bring Kendra here because we could tell her we're taking her to her mom's. Okay, this whole thing opened up.
Can you give me anything else to go on?
I told you. Help her, then I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Runes in a Danish.
We can try to bring Kendra's ghost down here. You can talk to her if you want. That might help her.
God, no. You have to get her spirit away from this house, away from me, as soon as possible. I can't put her at risk. She might be dead, but I can't risk that. Anything but that.
Can you give me anything else to go on?
I told help her.
Nothing.
Why don't you come out? We can work together.
No. You saw what happened to George. I step out of this room and they get me. And if Kendra is here when that happens, no, I won't risk it. Once she's safe, I'll come out. And damn the consequences.
I'm going to leave now, Leah. I'll be back when... Well, I'll be back.
Just one question before you go. How is she? Does she know that she's... you know?
No, but she will. That's part of how it works. They come to terms with it, and then they leave.
I see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to do this. This whole thing just spiraled out of control.
But we save her.
Yeah, it always does.
If we save her, that means she'll be with the other medium. That's how we need to save her, I think, right? You can't go in? You can't go in.
What the hell was that?
He's mad at me for trying to get him to go into the bookcase. Or behind it.
You okay?
Sure. Just give me a second. I thought the basement smelled a little funny, but I never thought...
Yeah.
The
Take
prunes
all
in
the time you
Danish.
need.
I think it smells funny because the dead body's in there, Braxton. Let's get her to her dad's.
Kendra?
Uh-huh.
Could I ask you a few questions, Kendra?
I have to practice. Sorry.
The only person she trusts is Joey.
Joey, get in here.
Relax, I'm here. Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
Wonder if it's Corey Disher? Disher is the person who had the desk next to Leo's.
Look, your dad really wants to see you. I'm here to take you to him.
What should I have for breakfast?
Prunes and a Danish.
I believe the answer is prunes and a Danish?
You're really going to take me to see Dad?
You betcha.
Okay, let's go.
I feel like I should eat prunes and a Danish for breakfast tomorrow. See what happens. Come on, Rosangela.
The house is so quiet. Mom must be asleep.
Maybe.
It's snowing. Should I go back in and get a jacket?
Are you cold?
Funny, I'm not cold at all.
Then you should be fine.
Okay. She hasn't put two and two together yet. What about the snowman? You comment about the snowman.
Hey, Joey,
Yeah?
how come she leaves footprints, but you and me don't?
Oh, well, that's easy. Just between you and me, she's much heavier than
Sus.
I can hear you, you know.
It's called her fat. That's great that she's able to leave the area. No other ghost has been able to do that.
This is it. Thanks for taking me. I've got my own key. I can get in on my own.
Sure, you be safe now.
So she really just went in there.
Locked. Didn't expect anything else, really.
Raid? Draconic? Xena raid. Xena, I was looking at your stream earlier, playing Beyond Good and Evil. Thank you for the raid. What's up, Draconic? Xena? Beyond Good and Evil, such a good game. I actually streamed it years ago, and I only put the VODs up now on my YouTube, but you're playing the HD version, I noticed. Let me give you a proper shout out. Is this gonna work? Yes. Guys, check out Xena. He plays a lot of cool games, a lot of retro games, a lot of RPGs. He's currently playing Beyond Good and Evil. This is a great game that should have had sequels, but it never did. And I don't think the remake is ever going to see the light of day. It's not going to continue that story, and it really should. It is a great game. It is a lot of fun. There's puzzles, there's platforming, there's shooting, there's racing and driving around, and it was good. I was lurking here. You're my number 2 tab. You are my number 2 tab. Draconic, thank you. Thank you for lurking. Yeah. Yeah, so check out Xena and check out Beyond Good and Evil. That's a hidden gem, that game. For sure. Yes, taking pictures too. You like photography. We're playing the Blackwell series here. We've been playing the entire series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 5. Got stuck for a little bit earlier, but we kind of figured things out. We got at least one hint tonight, but doing good. Doing good. So we have this child ghost, Kendra, who we found out it goes by the name KK. Well, Braxton brought this to my attention. She goes by the name KK, and KK is actually the ghost in Unavowed. So that's how the two games are kind of tied in. I'm not sure if we should follow up and go to the apartment and see if she's in there, but I think we should have Joey go in there and see. Make sure she's there. The series is excellent. This is my first time playing it. And playing the games back to back is really the way to do it.
Yeah, he's had a rough time of it.
Does he know?
Know what?
Does he know that I'm, you know?
Oh, she put two and two together.
He doesn't. Not yet.
Good.
Do you remember what happened? How it happened?
Not really. I remember being with my mom. It was dark and cold, but she was telling me everything would be all right, that I would be safe.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why? It's not your fault.
Doesn't matter. This kind of thing shouldn't happen.
Lots of things happen that shouldn't. It's just stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
So, what now?
Just come with me.
This was the viewer's choice game. Mitrell picked it, and it got chosen on the wheel. Glad it did. We're gonna send her into the afterlife. I thought we were gonna hook her up with whatever medium was in Unavowed. I think that would be the way to go, right?
Just hang tight, kid. This'll all be over soon.
So she knows she's dead.
Kendra, this will be over soon, we promise.
KK, hey Tormented One. KK is the only spook who doesn't have the realization moment displayed on screen. Dave Gilbert pointed it out in commentary. It was way too grim to approach it. Yes. Yeah, that would have been too grim. I mean, at one point Emil asks, like, do you know where Kendra is? And one of the answers you could give him is she's dead, but I refused to pick that because I thought it'd be crazy. Yeah, hello Tormented One, welcome back. Good to see ya. Making our headway here. Good progress.
Kendra, this will be over.
Okay, so I guess we're doing this. We really have to send her into the afterlife, or can she just become someone's medium? Well, it's too late. She knows she's dead.
Kendra, I'm gonna have to ask you to trust us, okay?
You don't have to ask. I already do.
Fair enough. Come over here.
Hold this.
Just take a hold of this.
Okay.
So sad.
The music, it's amazing.
Music?
It's everywhere. Can't you hear it? It's like every instrument ever made is a part of it. Do you think they need a piano player?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
I'm gonna need to practice. But somehow, I think I'll have plenty of time.
This is so sad.
I guess you can't come with me?
I'm sorry. This is a trip you have to take alone.
Tell them I'll miss them, okay?
Of course.
She had plenty of time. She has plenty of time. It was so sad, but we have to do it.
Still standing, at least.
Yeah, bright side.
She was so easygoing.
Something about kids, I guess. Their minds are more adaptable, flexible to new ideas, even death.
Do you really believe that?
Do we have any other choice? Come on, we're not done yet.
So I want to look this up now. Like, what was the name of KK's medium? Before we go on. KK and Unavowed. I gotta look this up. We played Unavowed before we played any of these games. I probably should have waited. played it after, but it's all good. They're loosely related. KK had 2 mediums, though, didn't she? Possibly. Settings and characters. Plot. Logan, Vicky. Ellie's family and picture of KK. I don't want to do a video. I just want to see this. Playing to find out. Just found the biggest reference in Unavowed. KK. Bingo. KK equals Kendra from Epiphany. No idea why someone would pick a little 10-year-old to be the bestower spirit guide, however. He was the last ghost Rosa saved. I don't want any spoilers. Okay, we're going into spoilers territory, so let's hold off. I'll look that up later. But where to now? Gotta go back to Leah and tell her that KK's safe. Kendra. Good job, David Gilbert, tying these games together loosely. He had to have done that because people would have complained if KK was like... I think it's nice knowing that KK served a purpose in Unavowed.
Leah, are you there?
Oh, it's you, bestower.
She might have had 2, but I don't want to look it up because it's going to tell us the spoilers, maybe. Kendra's safe.
Kendra is safe, Leah.
You mean she's
moved on. She said goodbye to her father, and she said she'll miss you.
How could something that was so right go so horribly wrong? I went to a few meetings, and then I knew I had to join the police academy. It was like a lightning bolt.
What
do you mean?
kind of meeting?
We were all so lost, so hungry for direction and not knowing where to go. All of us searching for that elusive something, that revelation that would fix our lives. The meetings at Grace somehow gave them to us.
Gave them to you?
Yes, no matter how confused we were, we all found our way. But all this was the price.
Leah, I need you to focus and tell me what happened.
I loved being a cop. I loved being a mother. I did good, didn't I? I thought I did. And you do good. That's what I heard. You always help, right?
I helped the dead.
That's what I'm counting on.
What? No!
No!
Jesus!
Did it work?
Why, Leah? Why do this?
I'm sorry, but it's the only way. My only escape is through you. I know what you did for Kendra. Now do the same for me, please. Please, before they come for me.
I had a feeling that was going to happen because she was in the room all by herself with the gun. Remember they were talking about how it smelled down here? I think because Braxton mentioned it earlier, and he's right, that the kid's dead body is in that room. Let's do this.
Her eyes are huge, pleading and terrified. If we're gonna do something, we shouldn't just string her along like this.
Leah, you need to tell us what's causing all of this.
No, please. If they find me here, just take me somewhere safe. You can do that, right? Do that and we can talk.
Okay, let's hope we can do it.
Okay, Leah, here's how it works.
That's Officer Piero to you, and I know how it works.
Great, that saves time. Red here is gonna take you somewhere safe, and when she does, you're gonna have a chat, okay?
Fine. Let's just do this quick.
You hear me? Don't
Do
let
this.
one just fly off into the light.
Don't worry.
All right then.
She wants to be with Kendra anyway, so this is the way she'll get back to her.
It's so quiet here. That little room was quiet, but not like this. It's like I'm hearing everything and nothing at the same time. Can you hear it?
No, but Kendra said something similar.
Is she out there somewhere?
Yes, but Leah, before you go, I need you to tell me how you got this way. What led you to this?
We called it the Grace Group because we met at Grace Church. We met once a week. We would talk. It was nice.
So it was kind of a self-help group?
Kind of.
Kind of? What did you talk about?
Funny, I don't remember. All I know is that it worked. For all of us. It was like magic. We all learned what we were meant to be. I joined the police academy and never looked back. George discovered a love of art, made a killing as a dealer. George, he won't be out there, will he? He's gone. He risked himself and then he... Oh! What was that?
Oh no, Leah, get through the light, quick!
I can't move. How do they find me? Here, of all places.
I don't know, just try and hold on.
You were supposed to help us.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying, please, I just need time.
Oof.
No! Not again. Not again.
Hey,
Not good.
You okay?
No. No, I'm not okay. We were too late.
Too late.
She was taken, just like George was. All she went through, she did it for nothing.
I refuse to believe that. I just can't. Did she say anything at all that could help us?
There wasn't time. And there was something else.
Something else?
How did you get in here? What the... Leah?
I can explain.
Turn around. Hands behind your head.
No, wait, listen, I don't have time for this.
I said turn around. Hands behind your head. On the floor.
Please, just...
Now!
We having a flashback now?
Sorry for the wait, ladies. My assistant seems to be out. What can I do for you?
Are you the owner of this establishment?
My name's on the sign.
Ah, so you are Malone.
That's me. And you are?
My name is Madeline.
And your friend?
Jocelyn Contis.
Pleasure to meet you both.
I cannot touch the glass.
Cannot touch the glass. So who are we playing at?
My host.
Yeah.
I know this transition has not been easy.
Yeah, well, I always thought my uncle was cuckoo. At least now I know why. We made fun of him, you know?
I am aware. It pained him greatly.
Yeah, I guess now everyone's gonna make fun of me, so I got that to look forward to.
The window? Malone, goodbye. Alright. Heal for maturity.
Are you ready to take this seriously, my host?
You don't think I'm serious?
I think your head is in the clouds.
Shows what you know. I think you've been dead too long.
Dead too long?
Too long. Whatever do you mean?
I just want to live, you know? Is that so wrong?
You appear living to me.
I'm living for the dead. It's different.
How so?
It just is.
Any thoughts on this lost soul?
Seems nice enough.
Any useful thoughts?
No. Let's just get this done.
Any thoughts on this lost...
Seems not...
Any...
No.
Nothing. The window?
About that window.
What? We needed to get in, didn't we? Well, we're in.
I suppose I cannot argue with the results.
Darn Sutin.
Goodbye.
I believe we should return to our duty, my host.
Yeah, sure.
Malone.
Hi there. What can I do you for?
You mentioned an assistant. Where is he?
Danny? I have no idea where he is. So we're a bit short-staffed, but nothing I can't handle. We'll handle that costume of yours with extra care.
Costume?
That gown of yours looks very authentic. I don't even think you can get that fabric these days.
Have I become antiquated so soon?
No offense meant, I quite like it. The tiara's a nice touch. Brings out your eyes.
Tiara.
Well, I always thought so. But you are mistaken. We are not leaving my costume here with you. We have other business. What happened here?
What do you mean?
This shop, it is, shall we say...
It looks shot up.
Shut up. Look, I know the cleaning lady hasn't been in this week, but it ain't that bad. Now, can I help you or what?
Take a closer look.
You should take a closer look at the walls and windows. They are definitely not what they should be.
You sure talk funny, lady. There isn't anything wrong with the windows that I can see.
So these are all bullet holes, and clearly we broke the window to get in. So the first flashback.
Malone, I regret that it falls to me to tell you that you are dead.
What? Get out of town. Now, can I help you or what?
Madeline, does that ever work?
No, it does not. Malone, I must insist. You are in fact dead.
Look, you feeling all right?
I am perfectly well.
Nah, you're under pressure, I can tell. I got a bottle of whiskey in the back, if you need a belt.
I do not need a belt, thank you. I will return presently.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, well, we will see.
Jocelyn talked to him?
Hey.
Miss Contis, what can I help you with?
So, who shot up this place?
Hey?
Come on, this place looks like the set of a gangster flick.
I don't know what you mean.
So, did you see who smashed up your window?
What are you talking about? The window looks fine to me.
Buddy, it's
Right.
completely destroyed.
Totally agree with you. Are you seriously telling me that this place looks normal?
Listen, everything here is top of the line. We're even looking into that dry cleaning stuff.
What cleaning?
Dry cleaning. It's... Look, never mind. Can I help you with anything or what?
Leave him.
Well, see you around.
Sure.
Why would I want that? I've never even heard of those guys. No point. There's nothing my size. It's not even my size. A jacket from 2 seasons ago. I guess this place has been closed for a while. Hey.
Miss Contis, what can I help you with?
Alright, I think we gotta leave Joey. I think we need to go find a way to convince him he's dead in this flashback scene. This is how
Crazy? I ain't picking up broken glass.
he ends up becoming our spirit guide, I guess, somehow.
Better not. Madeline would never let me hear the end of it.
It won't leave. Madeline? Jocelyn?
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this lost soul?
Seems nice enough.
Any useful thoughts?
No. Let's just get this done.
Any thoughts? Any?
No.
I believe we should return to our duty, my host.
Yeah, sure.
How do we convince this guy he's dead? Bullet holes.
I cannot touch them.
I ain't putting my fingers in those. There might be blood in there. Jeez, what happened here? Jeez, what happened here?
The door?
Looks like it leads to a back room. I could just walk through that ghost, but ugh, that gives me the creeps.
Okay, Madeline, I think can go back there,
The
but
spirit is blocking the way past.
we really gotta get rid of him, don't we?
Like most lost spirits, he seems unaware of his circumstances. Malone,
Hi there, what can I do you for?
I will return presently.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, we need an item or something. Jocelyn doesn't have anything. The brick.
Better not. If anybody comes in here, I don't want that thing in my hands. Better not. Madeline would never let me hear the end of it.
So we're stuck in here. The bell.
Looks like it leads to a back room. Nice looking fella. Shame about him being dead and all. Hey, Madeline?
Yes, my host.
Stop calling me that.
Could you stop calling me that?
Stop calling you what, my host?
That. I'm no host.
I am sorry, my host. That is what you are.
It's raining buckets.
Indeed. Most fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
It enables us to do our duty unperceived. And we can converse without any awkwardness.
Great. Wouldn't want this to be awkward.
I could be dancing.
Just think, I could have been dancing at the supper club tonight.
If those contortions could be referred to as dancing, then you are correct.
I'm not gonna apologize, you know.
For what? Trying to transfer our link to that Joe Gould fellow?
Like I said, I ain't gonna apologize. I didn't ask for this.
Neither did I, my host. Neither did I.
Joe Gould. You know who Joe Gould is.
You're not mad?
After centuries of this existence, I have learned to put my personal feelings aside.
Yeah, well, I ain't got centuries. So what should we do about that guy?
That guy, as you put it, needs our help.
Yeah, I get it. The sooner we get rid of him, the sooner we can leave. So what should we do about that? Yeah.
Yeah, but how do we do it?
See ya.
Certainly, my host.
How do we do this?
What do I need that thing for? It says to ring the bell if I need help.
Let's keep ringing that bell.
Hey.
Keep ringing that bell.
What can I help you with?
Well, see you around.
Sure.
How do we convince him he's dead without leaving the place?
My host.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this lost soul?
Seems not.
Any?
No.
I believe we should return to our duty, my.
Yeah, sure.
What if she tries to exit?
Perform first.
No, we have a duty to perform.
There is nothing I. Her methods might be rough and unrefined, but I suppose she did get results. So garish.
Danny Marconi and Linda Marconi. In person. So we know he had a band, and he also owned a tailor shop, which is the one we're in. So we exit, and...
It has been a long time since I have seen my reflection.
Do we ask about Danny Marconi?
Like most lost spirits, he seems unaware of his circumstances.
Huh. Some kind of band. Danny and Linda Marconi? Never heard of them.
Yeah, that might be the clue we need. Look at the mirror.
Ugh. Stupid rain. I look horrible.
Alright, let's ask him about Danny and Linda.
Hey.
Miss
Can we do that?
Constance, what can I help you with?
Bingo.
You into music? I saw that poster on the wall.
Oh, that's Danny's thing.
Danny.
The guy who runs this place with me, him and his girl, Linda.
They're in a band.
If you can call it that. They play weekends sometimes. He wants to make it big, but
But what?
But nothing. Danny just needs to focus on earning an honest living, that's all.
Do Danny and Linda have regular gigs?
I don't know. Why?
I might want to hear him play.
Save your eardrums, lady. That's my advice.
Well, see you around.
Sure.
Can Madeline ask her?
Hi there. What can I do you for?
Ask him about Linda and Danny. Danny is important to you. There you go. That's the key.
I could not help but overhear your conversation with my colleague. This Danny Marconi. He is important to you, is he not?
What makes you think that?
Your energy, your aura, if you will. It changes when you speak of him. So tell us, what is Danny to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Malone, you know precisely what I am talking about, and you will tell us. I assure you, you will feel much better once you do.
I'll feel much better once you leave my shop.
No.
I could leave, as you request, but I don't believe you want me to. Not really. Well, do you?
Who the hell are you people?
We are here to help, nothing more. You are so close now, so close.
Got him out from behind the desk. He's fading in and out, but what's happening?
Why is everything so confusing?
It does not have to be.
Life used to be so simple. Then Danny had to go follow a pipe dream. He had to make deals with club promoters he couldn't pay. So they showed up here. I told Danny to stay away while I tried to talk some sense into them.
And did you?
He got away. That's what's important. At least, I think it is. I'm not so sure anymore.
I understand you now. You're adrift. You are scared. But there is nothing to be scared of. Come here. My host?
Yeah, sorry.
Interesting. There's no tie involved. I would have thought she would have to put the tiara on his
I
head.
don't know why I did it. Danny isn't much, really, but he's a good guy. You think it was worth it?
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't have anything to say? Anything at all?
No, not really.
Right. So I just head that way.
Yeah.
Well, tell your friend thanks. And if you ever see Danny... forget it. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Wow.
My host. My host, are you all right?
I knew you'd follow me in here. You can never give me a minute's peace.
You should not stay here too long.
Or what? I'll die. I get it now. We all thought my uncle was nuts, but he was just numb. He just stopped caring about anything. Who could blame him?
Trust me, my host, it is best to push those feelings aside.
Why?
It is what must be done. That is all.
What does it matter?
Listen to me. In time, you will feel differently.
Differently?
Yes. This will all feel normal.
Normal? I don't want this to be normal.
Many of your predecessors felt the same. In time, things changed.
I'm going dancing, Madeline. Don't wait up.
Just left her there? Well, I guess she could leave on her own.
I see. I suppose after all this time, it was inevitable that one of you deciphered the method. But do you think it will be that simple? It will not work. Do you hear me? It will destroy you. My host, Jocelyn Contis, hear me.
Oh.
Contis!
She trapped.
Contis!
Jeez, she trapped her in the spiritual realm. That's how she was able to get rid of her.
2:23 a.m. Detective Corey Palmer conducting interview with Rosangela Blackwell.
Interesting.
Detective Sam Durkin also present. So, Miss Blackwell, tell us again why you were in that house.
Say nothing. Tell them nothing. Keep your teeth together. We'll get out of this.
Looking for Lisa. I was looking for George into George Austin's death. I was looking for Kendra. Let's do what Joey says. Let's say nothing.
Answer the question, Blackwell. Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent. That's your right, but your silence can and will be used against you. Remember that. Fine. Next question. What happened to Detective Piero?
Shot herself. She was dead. When I got there, she was crazy. Say nothing.
Miss Blackwell, I won't ask again. What happened to Detective Piero?
Enough, Palmer. You saw the paraffin test. Leah fired that weapon.
I refuse to believe that, Sam.
Believe what you want. Those are the facts.
Well, here's some facts for you. This lady was chatting with Emil Haskins earlier this evening. Not only that, we have a witness who saw her sneaking into his office at work. How do you respond to that?
Remain silent.
No answer, huh? Well, let me lay it out for you. We spoke to the clerk on duty. We spoke to Emil Haskins, a man who is now a widower, I might add. Nobody gave you permission. But then, breaking and entering isn't really a new thing for you, is it? I've pulled your file. You even know how many restraining orders you have against you?
Stay silent. Do what Joey says. I'm gonna just follow what Joey says.
Let the record show that the interviewee has chosen to remain silent. Again. If getting banned from the campuses of NYU and Columbia weren't bad enough, we've got a dozen complaints registered against you from businesses and families. I'd call Bellevue to have you taken away. But you're banned from there, too.
We are banned from there.
Who the hell are you? And why haven't you been taken in before now?
Palmer, take a walk.
Sam?
You're tired. Go get a cup of coffee.
I don't need coffee. Don't think I don't know what's going on here. I've heard the rumors. That you've got some mysterious informant. Is this her?
Palmer?
Fine, I'm going. But we will find out what happened. It's our damn job, after all.
Getting really interesting.
Happy now?
Of course not. I only wanted to.
What? Help? You think you helped anyone here?
Something much bigger going on? I didn't do it for you. I don't know.
There's something much bigger going on.
So you said. But we cops, we like things simple. Not you, though. You make things complicated just by walking into a room.
What are you trying to say?
Officially, we're pursuing every lead. Unofficially, there was no trace of the bullet that killed the little girl. With Leah dead, we'll most likely never solve it. The trail is too cold. So, what do you need?
Excuse me?
You want it in so bad? You're in. You won't be on the books. We can't even pay you. This case is too high profile. So, what do you need?
Access to Leah's case files, access to George Austin's apartment, everything you know about George Austin. Let's get access to his apartment.
Access to George Austin's apartment.
I'll take care of it. Anything else?
Cup of coffee? Access to Leah's case files?
Access to Leah's case files.
Can't do it. Those are being boxed up and archived. Anything else?
Everything you know about George Austin.
Everything you know about George Austin.
Palmer can get you that. Speak to him tomorrow. Anything else?
Cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee?
I'll have Palmer get you one on the way out. Anything else?
Nothing.
Nothing that I can think of.
All right. From now on, you talk to Palmer. He'll be at the front desk tomorrow.
Calm and keep cool.
Detective Durkin. Sam, why are you doing this? Why me?
My first case involved a kid. 30 years ago it must have been. There was this little girl living with her aunt. The aunt went nuts. Smashing things, screaming. Total loony. The little girl was hiding in a closet. Couldn't have been more than 5. Scared out of her mind. I've had a soft spot for kids ever since.
I see.
Go home, Blackwell. Get some sleep. You look like you spent the night in jail.
Was the little kid our aunt?
Huh. The press are having a field day. Lots of theories, but nothing approaching the truth.
You expect anything different? Just be glad your name didn't get leaked. That's the last thing we need.
No trace of the Grace Group either.
Then we best get out there and do what we do.
Notes updated. The Grace Group. Got our coffee. Got new emails. Abbott leaks. Exclusive. Did Frank Lyons really die, or was it just a cheap stunt? It is no secret that his well-publicized death catapulted his last film to the biggest box office earning spot that week. So what really happened? Abbott Leaks intends to find out. Sam Durkin? So we looked into the Meehan girl. The picture matches the Jane Doe. We're trying to locate her friends and family. When you get to it, please submit a report so we can invoice you. Here's a copy of the case notes for your reference. Download the case notes. Take a look at them. And then, so we have the cart file. C. Palmer. So Sam says I'm supposed to help you. I'm here at the station. Come by whenever. We also told the staff at George Austin's building to expect you. If there's logic behind any of this, I don't see it. He still doesn't trust us. Cart file. Grace Group.
No, I don't see any connection at all.
Really? Two completely different things?
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What is it?
I've got a list of all the people found in the Carth house. It's complete now, thanks to us. I know that there are a lot of self-help groups in New York, but I've never heard of any that could do that.
Whoever they are, we'll get to the bottom of it. I promise you that.
Okay. Next
I
move?
wonder if Durkin gave me access to George Austin's apartment, like he promised.
Have you tried going over there?
Okay, we're going to
yet.
Austin's
Well, then.
apartment. Time is it? We got more time. You got plenty of time. Go to Austin's apartment.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. I was told you'd be expecting me?
Is this about George?
That's right.
I still can't believe it. But here's the key. 12th floor, penthouse A.
Just like that.
Did George ever mention the Grace Group?
Grace Group? Does it have to do with Grace Church?
It might.
I know he often went to Grace Church services, but he never mentioned any Grace Group. Sorry.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get out of here.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No. But if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
Better
to find some
if
old
you did
clothes.
that, you wouldn't have any clothes left.
I want to donate some old clothes. Be a good person. Alright, let's go to apartment 12A. Here we are, painting.
That'd look amazing on my bathroom wall.
Darling, that thing's bigger than your entire bathroom.
Tablet?
It's a tablet computer. Looks like it's still in the charging dock.
One missed call from Michael. How do we access that? Let's look at his email.
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know quite a lot.
Michael, hi George, it's been a long time, almost too much time. I know we generally don't like to revisit our past, but this time we must. I think we were all in danger. It's almost too fantastic to believe. Something has happened to me. Something that has shown me something terrible. Do you still have my number? 212-555-3412. Call me ASAP. Updated notes on Michael. Yes, I am being sincere. He did not just die. He no longer exists in any form. His soul is gone, ripped apart. I saw it happen. I won't soon forget it. It will happen to me, to all of us. Do you remember P? He died not too long ago. It might have already happened to him. You know where the others are now? We have to warn them.
So this Michael has a source who knows about bestowers. About me. This is starting to get personal.
It is. You and Leah. There's wonderful news. I wish I could have heard under better circumstances. Someone is after us. It's not enough. They want to take our souls when we die, but they want to speed up the process. I don't think those deaths were accidents. My source tells me about someone who can help us. She's called a bestower. We're going to look for her. That's who we are. Maybe we can find this bestower person and maybe he can't. Either way, I know what I have to do. What was the number of that contractor again? Oh god. Contractor. Emil, where are they? What have you done? I'm not a violent man. But if you've done anything to hurt them, I will kill you. It's the message we read on the other side, which is basically the response from George saying he had nothing to do with our deaths. Or their disappearances. We call Michael.
No answer.
You didn't even give it a chance to ring.
I think they might be candlesticks. Possibly. I don't even know what they are.
A lamp.
It looks like a regular lamp. Looks
Door.
like a balcony out there.
Table?
A little table and a chair. The view uptown.
Planter.
It might be pretty in the spring, but for now all the plants are dead.
This is private property, you know.
Oh?
Oh, hi there.
We have a ghost.
Hi there. What are you doing up here?
Just admiring the view. Who are you? I'm a friend of George.
I'm a friend of George Austin.
A friend, of course. I suppose he was bound to get to a redhead sooner or later.
Oh.
What?
No, it's nothing like that.
Please, it's none of my business. Anyway, I'd best head back in. But I'm sure I'll see you around. Ta.
Roof ghost?
Huh, locked.
Well, Joey. Joey can go
Joey,
inside.
can you come out here?
Relax, I'm here.
I have a question, Joey.
Yeah?
It's cold. It's really cold out here.
So go back inside. I ain't stopping you.
Good answer, Joey.
I wonder if there's anything in George's apartment worth seeing.
You're not gonna find out by hanging around here.
Roof ghost.
The ghost on the roof was George's neighbor. If we can get through to her, she might tell us something.
You say that like it's easy to get a spook to tell us anything.
This number is a 212 area code. That means it's a landline.
A what line?
You know, a phone connected to the phone wires, not a cell phone like mine.
So?
We find the phone, we find... I don't know, a clue or something.
Or something.
Do you have any better ideas? No? Okay.
Save the cheerleader, save the world kind of scenario there. Yeah, 212 used to be only for landlines. Now they use them for cell phones too.
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know a lot about who we are.
Then that makes him #1 on our most wanted list.
212 used to be the Manhattan area. Okay.
I wonder if there's anything in George's apartment worth seeing.
You're not gonna find out by hanging around here.
We're gonna go to George's apartment, look around, and then we're gonna have to send Joey in to see what this roof ghost is all about. At least it's warm inside, we presume. List.
I don't need somebody else's shopping list.
I don't think it's a shopping list. Take a look.
Bok choy, garam masala, quinoa, branzino.
Yeah, it's a shopping list.
Me cook? I'd probably just start a fire.
We've seen everything. I mean, the tablet's the only thing worth looking at here. Let's send Joey into the next apartment across the way. Have a look here.
Ghost, remember? No touching. She seems pretty easygoing, but it's hard to say if it's genuine. It feels polished, practiced. Hi there.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Kind of. I think you met my friend earlier.
I see. You're both looking after George's place.
Yeah, something like that.
So you actually live here? So to speak?
Yes. Why are you so surprised?
Well, this place is kind of, well, empty.
I live alone.
That's not what I mean. Look around. There's nothing in here.
What on earth are you talking about?
Never mind.
So, about this place.
I might not have the highbrow taste that George has, but my furniture is just as serviceable as his. And twice as comfortable, I might add.
Who are you?
Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Cute. Very cute.
Huh?
Wait, you're serious? Well, isn't this delicious? It's so rare that I get to be the mysterious one.
My name's Joey. Joey Mallone. Why don't you tell me yours?
You honestly don't know who I am?
I'm afraid not.
I admit, I'm fascinated. I know your name, but you don't know mine. It's not often that I'm in this position.
So, are you gonna tell me or what?
I think not. I want to savor this for just a little while longer.
Are you famous or something?
So what is this? You famous or something?
Or something.
Come on, tell me your name.
Come on, you know my name. It's only fair.
I can't tell if you're being genuine or if you're just playing with me.
Why not both?
Well, the night is young. See if you can figure it out.
it's really important that you tell me her name. Well, before we get there,
Could I ask you a
let's
couple
ask her some questions.
You don't even know my name, and you want to ask me questions?
Well, maybe if you actually told me your name.
No. Like I said, this is way too much fun.
Listen, it's really important that you tell me who you are.
What on earth could be so important?
It's complicated.
No. No, I don't think so. I'm enjoying this way too much.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
Can we read the note?
Whatever this note says, it's too dark to read it.
We don't have our glow-in-the-dark business card, so we can't really read it.
No point in leaving that way. I can only leave with red, and she can't get in here.
Good point.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
He likes this.
Come on, what's your name?
No. This is too much fun. You'll figure it out.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
We gotta recognize him.
Can we talk?
We don't recognize her. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with her, but let's chat with Rosa.
A roof deck like this, I wonder if money actually can buy you happiness.
I'll settle for central heating.
Central heating.
Dunno why you're hanging around here. Let's check out that Austin guy's place.
We did it already.
Any thoughts on the roof spook?
She's inside a locked apartment, Joey. You're the one who can talk to her.
Alright, we did that. So maybe we gotta look around this apartment some more. There's that note on the floor that we can't read. The vase, the garbage. We looked through his garbage.
Hey, slow coach, get over here.
Okay, I'm here.
Look through the garbage. There's gotta be something in there. Done the whole tablet thing.
It's empty, thank God. A pedal-operated garbage can.
List and the vase.
Is that a genuine Ming? It must have cost George a fortune. No, it looks really...
Fragile and expensive. Have one more look at the tablet. Alright, can we call Sam? Try Michael again.
No answer. No connection that I can see.
About Michael and the roof ghost?
I don't think those are connected in any way.
Alright. We really don't have anything here. We need to find out who Michael is. So directly outside, go to the lobby. Go to the lobby. Ask him if he knows anything about Michael.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Did George know anyone named Michael?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Do you know who lived in the apartment across from George?
I'm afraid not. I only started working here a few months ago. That apartment has been vacant the whole time.
It's gotta be somebody famous. Let's head out of here. For now, we can't do much here, but let's go ask the priest at the church about the race group. If he knows anybody named Michael.
Hi, remember me?
Yes, and would you please keep your voice down?
Sorry. I'm looking for information on the Grace Group.
Grace Group?
They used to meet here, in the basement. Some kind of self-help group?
There are hundreds of so-called Grace Groups, and they all have meetings in the basement. You will have to be a bit more specific than that.
More specific than that?
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
Do you recognize this phone number?
I'm afraid I haven't memorized a phone number in over 10 years. Perils of modern technology.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling her, but you think she listens?
Oh boy.
So there's this woman that might have died in a penthouse apartment.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
Are there any more hints here? I doubt it. The organ?
I better not. Especially with that priest in plain view.
Altar? Okay, let's go see Palmer. Great that we can now finally walk in here.
Oh, it's you. Sam told me you'd be swinging by.
Hi, Corey, was it?
No, it's Officer Palmer.
I'm sorry about Leah.
Don't even go there. I don't care what you saw, or what the evidence says. Leah wouldn't kill herself. And if she did, then she wasn't Leah anymore.
Right. You're taking Leah's death rather personally.
You seem to be taking Leah's death rather personally.
The chief would agree with you. That's why I'm shackled behind this desk instead out there doing something.
Where's Durkin?
Is Detective Durkin around?
I haven't seen him since yesterday. I'm sure he's wandering around somewhere.
Durkin told me to speak to you.
So Durkin told me to speak to you?
Yes, I heard. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know why you're so special, but orders are orders. You need any information from us, I'll see about getting it to you. But you talk to me, and only me. Understand?
Perfectly.
So we're good?
So are we good?
Good?
You don't think I still killed anyone, do you?
I don't know what to believe. But Durkin vouches for you, and he now owes me a favor. A big one. So, I guess I come out ahead.
Any update on George Rothstein?
So what's the latest on George Austin?
He was killed with a .22 caliber bullet. That's all we know so far. We're still talking to Leah's ex-husband, but he's got a pretty solid alibi.
Any updates on Kendra? Well, we know Kendra's in the afterlife now.
How did Kendra die? Was that ever established?
I read the autopsy report. There was definitely a bullet wound. It went right through her shoulder. Clean hole all the way through. The coroner said that she bled to death, but could have survived if she was brought to a hospital.
That's awful.
I understand this. Not at all.
So she was shot and Leah just took her and hid with her behind that bookcase? And she just died there? That's awful.
Did you know Emil Haskins at all?
I don't know much. Just what Leah used to tell me. I got the impression he was a deadbeat. Always out of a job, always late with child support payments, things like that. Guess he doesn't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
Could you tell me about Leah?
So what's the story with you and Leah? I get the impression you knew her pretty well.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I partnered with her back when I first joined the force. She taught me a lot. Everything, really. I owe her. She was a rock. She was a rising star. Why would she flip out like she did?
I'm working on it, Corey. I really am.
That's Officer Palmer, and I'm not holding my breath.
Ah, so he's the Corey she mentioned. Could you tell me about Leah? Ask him again.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Leah?
Officer Piero was juggling a demanding job, a growing daughter, and a deadbeat ex-husband. There was immense pressure on her, but I still don't buy that she would do what she did.
Okay. Grace Group.
George and Leah both were members of a self-help group. They called it the Grace Group.
Oh yeah, Leah told me about that place.
She did?
Yeah, she didn't go into detail, but I know it meant a lot to her. She used to tell me that nobody could ever fall so far that they couldn't still reach for a helping hand. I'm not sure what that meant, but she used to say it all the time.
It's deep. Art file?
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
Michael?
Do you know anyone named Michael?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Michael's number.
Does this phone number mean anything to you?
Not really, but I can trace it for you.
Trace it?
Run the number, see who it belongs to. Within reason, anyway. Where'd you find it?
I found it on George Austin's phone.
Oh, we ran that number already.
You did?
Yeah. It belonged to Grace Church. Probably calling for donations or something.
Yeah, or something.
Thanks anyway.
I wonder if Michael's the priest.
Do Do you know if any of George Austin's neighbors died recently?
It's not in any of the reports. Do you have a name?
No, not yet. But she lived across from George. Can't you look it up that way?
I can't, no. The way the system works, I can only look it up by the victim's name, not address. Sorry.
Okay, we've gotten somewhere.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Hey, Joey?
What is it?
I can't believe I was arrested. You think it's on my permanent record?
Does it matter? They already got a file on you.
Great. Whoever this Michael is, he made a call from Grace Church.
Right. So let's get over there.
Yeah. I definitely think Michael might be the priest. Confront them.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
Oh, come on, you know.
I'm looking for information on the Grace Group.
Grace Group?
They used to meet here, in the basement. Some kind of self-help group?
There are hundreds of so-called Grace Groups, and they all have meetings in the basement. You will have to be a bit more specific than that.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
So we came here and we found out nothing.
Talking to Joey in front of people is never a good idea.
Switch to Joey. Joey.
And say what exactly?
Pull some wind on him.
No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this. My days of tinkling ivories are long gone.
We blow out this candle. We can't.
I'm not just... Fancy joint like this, I'd expect something with a bit more gravitas.
Gravita. Give him some coffee.
He can get his own. He looks pretty deep in thought. If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing.
The phone is nearby, it's not ringing. So Michael's not here. It's another case of us calling the phone to find where the phone is. There's this door right here. That's the door we went in, right? Then we come out a different door? Tinkling Ivories is a reference to the second game's Johnny Ivory Bar. Ah, that's right, where the dude was playing the piano. Yes, Cecil. C sharps. And the last game, we went to his son's house, I guess? Or not his son's house, but his son's record studio. Yeah, it's all tied in. Pretty awesome. Well thought out. Where do we think Michael's phone might be? Let's try the police station. Remember there's that person who sat next to Lelia?
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I already asked him about the number. I don't need to ask him again.
Yeah. So we need to find a place
Well,
to
I'd better go.
use the
Thanks
phone.
for the help.
Sure.
What about George's place? Priest doesn't want anything to do with us, in terms of...
No answer.
No answer. In terms of answering your questions. Go to the lobby. And use the phone. I have a feeling about this.
No answer.
No answer.
No answer.
Okay. We can't get anywhere at the church. Palmer already told us everything we needed to know. George Austin's apartment, and then there's a ghost across the way. Can we look in that clothing drive box and see if there's any clothes in there? Might be a clue.
Yep, just old clothes. Nothing special about them.
Nothing. I guess I could look at his tablet one more time. Same emails. I have the number. The bestower. Completely done with Demille.
No, it looked... I'd never sneak it past the doorman. I don't need somebody... It'd be a nice place to sit with... I don't think I can... Huh, locked. Joey, could you come out here?
What? Send Joey inside one more time. Nobody knows who this woman is, so we can't get her to say her own name. Letter?
Whatever this note said.
Too dark to read.
She seems pretty easygoing, but it's hard to say if it's genuine. It feels polished, practiced. It's the front door, leads to the hallway outside. Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
Come on, what's your name?
No, this is too much fun. You'll figure it out. Everyone recognizes me eventually.
Figure it out. Everyone recognizes me eventually.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
Say hi to George. Save this. Let's call it rooftop. This game's pretty stable, but you never know. All right, let's leave. What do we gotta do? Go directly outside. Let's go home.
It's a poster for the film Water Under the Bridge. It starred Frank Lyons. There's no point in taking the poster around with me.
So, this woman who died on the rooftop is well known. Somewhat. Find out who she is.
About the Meltzer Foundation. I suppose they did some good in the end, but the death toll was too high.
Paul Meltzer. Know about that? Any photo, the portrait. Dictaphone? Notepad, bottle of pills.
I snuck this bottle out of a hospital room for a college kid named Susan Lee.
They're all mementos.
It takes about an hour to boot up these days.
do we look up? What do we look up? Let's look up the Grace group. We haven't looked that up yet. Quartiles. Yeah, it's a real estate listing for it. 212-555-3412. Trying to catfish him.
This is the phone number that Michael called George from.
I can't see any connection.
Not yet.
No connection that I can see. He was part of the Grace group. No, I don't see any connection at all. No answer.
Might go a hint route here because can't try using the cell phone number at the police station. What if we use it outside the police station? I think we're looking or expecting a phone to ring. No.
If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing.
I have a feeling it was a Detective Disher. I bet you it's Michael Disher. No results.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we can't do anything in here.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
This guy is either, well, he's part of the church, and he has to be a police officer, I think. The only two places where we can actually get a response from Rosa after she calls the number saying that it's not nearby the phone is here and in the police station. So it's one or the other. Really, what am I supposed to do? This is what George wrote. Father Ullman.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
Is he Michael Ullman? We got it. New York Theological Seminary alumni, Gabriel Ullman. Not Michael Ullman. Gabriel Ullman. Currently based at Grace Church in New York. And in 1989 to 1993. But why did it come up when we looked up Michael Ullman?
Excuse me.
Yes.
His name isn't even on here.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
Why didn't that get recorded? So, Gabriel Ullman died in 1983, currently based at Grace Church, New York. So this has to be his son. This is probably him. Let's try that number again.
If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
So there's this woman that might have died.
I'm afraid.
He doesn't know. His
Well,
name is Michael
thanks.
Ullman,
I'll be going.
probably. That's
Stay
what I
safe.
think. How do we find this out? Oh, my phone, just for the hell of it. No results. Oh.
Not here.
Go outside. So, we know Gabriel Ullman was his father, possibly?
Got a sec?
Yeah?
Grandfather?
Whoever this Michael is, he made a call from Grace Church.
Right. So let's get over there.
We're here.
It's funny. There are hundreds of stories about haunted churches, and here I am actually bringing a ghost to a church.
Great. I'm a floating cliche.
It's funny. There are and here I am.
Great.
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know a lot about who we are.
Then that makes him #1 on our most wanted list.
This number is a 212 area code. That means it's a landline.
A what line?
You know, a phone connected to the phone wires, not a cell phone like mine.
So?
We find the phone, we find, I don't know, a clue or something.
Or something.
Do you have any better
It's not
ideas?
a cell phone.
No? Okay.
And if it's not a cell phone, according to the Officer Palmer, this number originated at Grace Church. Can Joey go into the church without her? He can't. There's nowhere else we can look.
And he's leaning forward and his eyes are closed. He's either praying or sleeping.
So confused. The phone call came from within the church.
It says Grace Church. They really need a sign. It's not like this place is easy to miss. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal, Reverend Gabriel Ullman Rector. Weekend organ meditations. Positively thrilling. Weekend or positively thrilling. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence.
Okay, switch. And let's look at the signs.
It's a schedule of services. Nothing is going on at the moment. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal, Reverend Gabriel Ullman Rector. I'm not stealing from a church. Weekend organ meditations. It says Grace Church. Of course, we knew that already.
We did. How do I get through to this priest?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take a hint. He's not Gabriel Ullman. I think he's Michael. Maybe I'm wrong. Just need a little bit of a hint. What am I doing at the church? Book. All right, so all this is about that book that's in there. Okay, we exhausted everything at the police station, I think, for now. Got the phone number. We need a last name for Michael.
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of work, I know more than I can count.
I checked with the police. This number belongs to a phone in this church. A man I'm looking for made a phone call from this number. His name is Michael. It's very important that I find him.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
Oh, come on.
So there's this...
I'm afraid
I'm looking for information on the Grace Group.
Grace Group?
They used to meet here.
There are hundreds of... You will have to be...
Are you sure you don't know anybody named Michael who made a call from this church?
Quite positive.
Do you know any Michaels?
In my line of...
Are you sure you...
Quite...
He doesn't know anybody.
There are tons of case files listed here.
What's the
telephone that uses this number, where is it?
Why would you need to know that?
Michael used the phone. Maybe he left a clue behind when he did.
He could have used any one of a dozen offices in our administration wing.
Really? Over a dozen?
Yes. So, if you want to locate Michael Cooper, you'll have to find another way.
He just slipped up. He gave us a name.
Wait, Cooper?
Pardon?
You said Michael Cooper.
Isn't that the gentleman you're looking for?
No, I just said his name was Michael.
He gave it to us.
So
we got it.
My apologies. It is quite late and I'm tired.
Who's Michael Cooper?
You need to tell me who Michael Cooper is.
I told you I don't know any Michael Cooper.
You need to tell me who
I told...
That tactic ain't working, sweetheart. You need to come at this some other way.
So Michael Cooper.
So you don't know anyone named Michael Cooper?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look up Michael Cooper on the internet, and then we're gonna go to the police station and look him up there.
Huh. So Michael Cooper was a priest. Interesting.
He attended the seminary. Alright, so this isn't his date of death. Obviously, he'd be only 4 years old. So this is the day he attended the seminary. So Gabriel Ullman is the priest in front of us. Currently based at unknown.
If the phone is nearby, it's not ringing.
Not.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Michael Cooper. He's a priest too, isn't he?
So?
So, it's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? Please stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
You're not telling me the whole truth either, are you?
I made a promise.
To who?
He came to me scared, begging me to protect him, to give him sanctuary. He was ranting. I should have turned him away, but we roomed together at the seminary. We were close friends once. What could I do?
You can take me to him.
He's raving. He's mad. He says he's in a battle for his very soul. Is this true?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
He's in the school. It's closed for the winter break, so it seemed like a good a place as any to hide him. Here's a key. The entrance is around the corner. Please, do whatever you must. Just don't come back here.
Don't worry.
The location, Grace School.
So, thrown out of a church. I suppose with our record, it was only a matter of time.
The entrance to the school is around the block. Let's go.
Let's go to the school.
It's the front door. Pretty solid.
Let's go in.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still
I think he's
waters.
reciting
He
the
restores
Psalm
my
of
soul.
David. From the books I've
Leads
read,
me in
it's
the
supposed to
paths of
guard against
righteousness
evil.
for his name's sake. And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
It's dark up there.
I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff they comfort me.
Michael?
Stay back, bestower. I've got a gun.
Just a second.
I said stay back.
Whoa, calm down. I'm not here to hurt you.
Oh yeah? Tell that to Leah and George and the others.
Others?
Others? How many of you are there?
You don't even know that. You don't know a thing, do you? This wasn't the plan.
Plan?
Yes, our brilliant plan. We get the bestower to escort our souls to the next world, protect us from this force that is after us. Instead, you let us be destroyed.
You think I wanted this to happen? I'm going to stop it.
I'm going to stop it. You can trust me on this.
Trust. We trusted you to save us, and look where we are.
I'm sorry. Whatever is going on, it's new. I've never seen anything like it before.
I see. And what about him?
Huh?
Your friend.
Could see
The
him.
man behind you. He hasn't said a word since you walked in here.
Me? Do you mean me?
Yes, you. Don't look so surprised. How else could I have known who you were? Now get out of here. You've been nothing but trouble ever since George went to look for you.
Don't shoot me, I'm leaving. Fine, shoot. You really don't want this. I'm so sick of guns.
I am so sick of guns.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of all this.
Temper, my host.
Temper, my host?
It can't be.
Madeline.
I told you to stay in the other room.
Yes, my host, I know. But I had to intervene. These two know me. If I may.
Fine, fine. Just make it quick. I'm losing concentration.
Mallone, Blackwell, what a pleasant surprise to see you both again.
Yeah, surprise is the word. What the hell are you doing here?
Is it not obvious? You freed me, Mallone, brought me back into this world, and as befits all of our kind, I had a host waiting for me, and so I have returned to my former duties.
Look, as much as I am touched by this reunion, I need to focus.
Perhaps we should all converse outside.
Fine, outside. Just leave me in peace.
Thank you, my host.
Michael Cooper is a bestower too, apparently.
You're a bestower too?
What gave it away? The spirit guide who won't leave me alone? Look, maintaining this circle leaves me a bit cranky. Sorry. If you can help, great. If not, well, I've made my peace with it. Just go talk to her. She's outside. I need to concentrate. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows.
All right, let's go talk to Madeline.
Blackwell, Mallone, it's been a long time since we've been able to converse.
Where have you been?
Last I saw you, you helped me out of the void. Then you disappeared. Where the heck did you go? And how come we're only just seeing you now?
I admit the transition hasn't been pleasant. I have had 3 hosts since returning to this world. The first was an old man on the edge of death. He lingered for 6 weeks before finally succumbing to the inevitable. When the old man passed, I became bound to his niece for a time. She ran every time she saw me. I tried to keep my distance, give her time to adjust. But in the end, she fell down the stairs in an attempt to flee. The poor
That's
woman
awful.
died, and I was passed to her brother, the man inside.
Why are these ghosts being attacked?
So, you always seem to know what the hell is going on. So what the hell is going on? Who's after the spooks?
I do not know. I wish I did. Like you, we saw it happen. We saw a soul being torn apart and could do nothing. I'm afraid my host became a little unreasonable after that.
So why was George Austin looking for us?
We needed a bestower. A proper bestower. My host and I were not up to the task.
Eh?
It might be due to my time in the void. It might be because my host's soul has been marked by whatever is out there. But in any case, our abilities are limited. We cannot even help lost souls move on as you do. We can see them and talk to them, but that is all. Hence why we needed you.
Lucky us.
So what can we do? We don't even know what's going on.
Our theory was that you could help move these poor souls into the next world before they were destroyed. But it appears that it did not achieve the desired result.
You could say that, yeah.
You must investigate. My host and I are restricted, but you two are not. If anyone can help uncover why these poor spirits are being attacked and stop it, it is you.
Please, you're a fellow spook. Call me Joey.
Forgive me. When you are as old as I am, all the names blur together. So I tend to address those I speak to by their family name. It is just easier that way, and less painful. I'm afraid it is a habit that is difficult to break.
So how do you like being on the outside, as it were? I imagine it's better than being trapped wherever you were.
I had thought, I had hoped, that I would pass on, that being brought back to the mortal world would force me to obey mortal laws. Instead, No, it is not to be. I have returned to my former duties, therefore I must have further work to do. But yes, it is nicer than being trapped in the void. Did I ever thank you, Malone?
Not as such, no.
Well, I must rectify that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Check our notes. What about the Grace group?
So, what do you know about this Grace group?
I know that it meant a great deal to my host, as well as his friends. Whatever happened at those meetings, it greatly improved their lives. But obviously, it came at a cost.
Art?
You ever go to the Carth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
I'm afraid I do not.
Michael Cooper?
So what's the story with Michael? What's his deal?
Cooper is my host. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
Is he always this ornery?
Do have some pity for him. He has lost his uncle, his sister, and several of his friends. He has been forced to accept the spirit world and the possible loss of his own soul, all within the span of a few weeks. If anyone deserves some understanding, it is he.
Roof ghost?
There's a ghost haunting the empty apartment across from George Austin.
I see. Well, you know your duty. Go and save it.
Who saved the roof ghost? We don't know anything about it.
There's a ghost.
I see.
Can you tell me anything else about Michael?
Sadly, no. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
Why does Michael push you around?
Why do you let Father Michael push you around like that?
It is what my host wishes.
So?
Simply that. I must do what my host commands.
Ah, right, seriously. What's the story?
No story, Malone. If my host wishes me to leave him alone, I leave him alone.
That actually works?
Of course. It is my duty to do so.
So, Joey, could...
No.
Of course, some of us take our duties more seriously than others.
That's it. We don't have any other notes. I think we leave it at that.
Right. We're gonna take off, plan our next move.
Of course.
Rosangela, do you have anything to say?
Yes, Blackwell.
Well,
that's
I
it.
suppose we'll talk to you soon.
Of course.
All right. What's our next move?
Yeah?
Michael has got to know more than he's telling us.
Maybe we should keep talking to him. He's bound to spill something.
I always used to wonder what it would be like to go to this school. Never thought it would take this.
All right. So we should go talk to Michael Cooper. Let's save that for the next stream, which is going to be this Thursday. Let's save this. Grace School. Where we're at. With Madeline. Go talk to Michael Cooper some more. Leave that on the next stream. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Herxita, thank you for the raid. Mitral the sub. I am hoping we can finish this next stream. If not, possibly Saturday. I might do a Saturday stream because I can't stream on Sunday this week. So we'll see what happens there. Thank you, Draconic. Thank you for being here. We are going to see who is online. Mr. Wise, thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Who's online? Hikaru is playing Kid Dracula. I know Kid Dracula. It's a Castlevania related game. Believe it or not. Go watch Kid Dracula. I think it was on either the Game Boy or the NES. But yeah, enjoy Tikuru's streams. He streams a lot of good puzzle games and he's been streaming through Castlevania recently. All the Castlevanias, the early ones. Good night.